Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a new episode of Eve Echoes. Today we'll be taking a look at how bonuses apply in Eve Echoes, because I've seen a lot of people having a lot of difficulty and confusion when it comes to how, when, and why this or that bonus applies. Why is the math not working, so on and so forth. Now, please excuse my absence, my son was in the hospital, so I was pretty much busy with real life issues. Didn't manage to get any more recordings done since last week, but here we are. So before we get down to business, remember we have a GicaForta challenge, a challenge about reaching 4 systems in New Eden. Submit your entries before Thursday, November 26th, 23:59 UTC. That's 1 day remaining to participate. Pilots with the fastest time will get Omega combo prizes. You can check out the rules and more details about it by clicking on the pop-up card that just showed up in the top right corner on the screen here, or there's also a link in the description. So, down to our bonus thingy here. Whenever you try to calculate stuff, the numbers you get don't match what you're seeing in the game. I can tell you this, the math is working, it's just not the math some of you may have been expecting. How come? Well, let's start clarifying this step by step. We can begin by stating there's 2 bonus categories. There's a flat bonuses and a percentage bonuses. Flat bonuses, you get the specified value no matter what. Percentage, well, that's where the stuff gets interesting. The percentage bonuses fall into 2 types, and this affects how they apply / get calculated. There's the increase bonus and the reduction bonus. The increase bonus is just that, an increase, like 20% bonus damage on whatever. The reduction bonus is actually a bonus consisting of 100% possible base minus the reduction. So the result percentage is in fact the resulting value after reduction is applied. So if a reduction says a 4% reduction in gun cycle time, that means 100%, which is current value, minus 4% equals 96%. So the gun's cycle time after reduction is applied will be 96% of the initial value. It's pretty simple, right? If all those percentages feel complicated, fear not, there's yet another simple way of representation for everyone to understand, and it's called multiplier values. But you'll say, wait Gica, how do we translate percentages into multipliers? Easy. For an increase type bonus, the multiplier will be 1 plus the increase. Quick examples, 20% increase in damage translates to a 1.2 multiplier. That's 1 plus 0.2, which is the 20%. Or 8% increase in range translates to a 1.08 multiplier, because it's the 1 plus the 0.08, which is the 80%. However, for a reduction bonus, the multiplier is obtained by doing 1 minus reduction. Quick examples, we've got 20% reduction in gun cycle activation time. Well, this gets translated to 1 minus 0.2, which is the 20%, equals a 0.8 multiplier. Or 35% electromagnetic bonus resistance. This translates to 1 minus 0.35, which is actually 0.65. But Gica, resistances are not reduction bonuses. Oh, yes they are, because the sugar coating says increase bonus resistance. It's actually a reduction of incoming damage. Yes, the wording is bad, and the bonus should say 35% bonus reduction of incoming electromagnetic damage. See? This makes sense. Now, aside from the 2 types of bonuses, there's also something called bonus source, and it can be skill bonus, ship bonus, and item bonus. And by item, we understand anything fittable, be it module or rig. Why is this important? Because they don't all function the same way. Skill bonuses and ship bonuses apply as they are and are always considered first in the order of calculations. Item bonuses only apply in a full on a stat if the calculated item affecting that stat is the first one. This is because modules suffer from stacking penalties effect, or some of you might know it as diminishing returns from other MMOs like Star Wars: The Old Republic or WoW, etc. In EVE, the penalties are pretty standardized for second, third, fourth item, affecting the same stat. These will be 86.9% for the second item, 57.1% of the third item, and 28.3% of the fourth item. And the order of calculation is from the highest multiplier to the lowest, and that's how you know which one will be the first item calculated, which will be applying full bonuses, and then the second getting only 86.9%, and so on. So let's grab some examples, shall we? Let's apply our knowledge on a Mark 7 hammerhead damage as we fit it onto a Prophecy battlecruiser. As skills affecting the hammerhead, we have medium drone operation 5, that's 20% drone damage increase, advanced medium drone operation 5, that's 10% drone damage increase, expert medium drone operation 3, that's 6% drone damage, medium drone upgrade 5, that's 15% drone damage, advanced medium drone upgrade 5, that's 10% drone damage, expert medium drone upgrade 3, that's 6% drone damage, and the battlecruiser gives 30% drone DPS per advanced medium drone upgrade, which we have in level 5, that's 150% drone DPS increase just from the ship bonus. Now the DPS is a resulting value, it is formed by damage divided by activation time. The battlecruiser has already 2 items fitted on it. A Type 2 drone firepower augmenter giving 15% drone damage, not DPS, and a Type 2 drone speed augmenter giving minus 10% activation time. Yes, this is a reduction bonus, remember, we have calculated that. However, these items affect different base stats, damage and activation time, so they won't get any stacking penalties. Our little Mark 7 hammerhead, unfitted, with nothing applied, not even skills, has by default a base damage of 80.29 with a 4 seconds activation time, resulting in 20.07 DPS. So how do we calculate? Well, first we take the skill bonuses and transform them into multipliers. So the resulting multipliers will be 1.2 times 1.1 times 1.06 times 1.15 times 1.1 times 1.06, which will result in a 1.876 multiplier. This is just the skill bonus multiplier. Drone damage so far will be 80.29 times 1.876, which will result in a 150.62 damage. Lastly, we can apply the damage bonus from the ship. 150% gets translated to a 2.5 multiplier, and because so far we've only treated this using the 4 seconds activation time, we can easily translate the DPS bonus into damage bonus, meaning they're equivalent, and we have an 80.29 damage per drone times 2.5. This will result in the drone damage getting to 200.725 only from the ship bonus. And now the ship bonus also applies to the base stat of the drone. So we add these two up. That is the base item damage times skill multiplier plus the base item damage times ship multiplier. So we get 150.62 plus 200.725 equals 351.345 damage. But we still have something to add, which is the rig that gives us a bonus of the base drone damage as stated on the item description. And we need to apply 15% out of 80.29, which is the base damage of the Mark 7 hammerhead, and we get a 12.04 damage. Now we add this 12.04 to the 351 damage, and we get a 363.385 damage. Damage displayed on fitted drone is 365. Close enough. Now, this is probably due to the decimals being rounded up on some points in the calculation inside the game. We did not make any rounding up, so we just basically went with 2, 3, 4 decimals, and we got just close to 2 DPS error, which is perfectly normal. Now let's calculate the bonuses for the activation time. We have a 4-second base flat value and a -10 from the rig, which translates to 1 minus 0.10 equals a 0.9 multiplier. This means the activation time will be 4 times 0.9 equals 3.6 seconds. Now let's calculate the resulting DPS, which is 365. We'll take the rounded value divided by 3.6, and we've got 101 DPS, which is exactly what the ship displays, actually the drone displays on its information panel when we check out the drone while fitted. So there you have it. This is how you calculate something that simple. Let's get over to example number 2, which is resistances. So we also have, again, same example, the Mmorpg, and has base values of electromagnetic 50%, thermal 35%, kinetic 25%, and explosive 20%. We know the resistance is actually a reduction bonus, because the proper wording for resistance is reducing damage. So extra bonus resistances means more reducing damage. This means we get to apply 1 minus value to get the proper multipliers. This gets translated into multipliers as such. Electromagnetic is 0.5, thermal is 0.65, kinetic is 0.75, and explosive is 0.8. Now we have the ship bonuses. That's a 4% bonus to all resistance per battlecruiser skill level. Mine is level 4, so meaning I get 16% bonus to all resistance. This gets translated to a 1 minus 0.16, which turns into a 0.84 multiplier. So let's start calculating each resistance. So I've got the electromagnetic. This is equal to 1, which is the base full resistance, minus 0.5 times 0.84. This will get in turn into 1 minus 0.42, which will result in 58% resistance. That is correct. We can verify in the fitting screen. The thermal is 1 minus 0.65 times 0.84, which equals 1 minus 0.55, which turns into 45% resistance on thermal. That is correct. We can go on for the other two resistance sides, but I'm just looking at the screen, and you can clearly see that what we calculated makes pretty much sense. So you see, the math is correct, and that's how everything is calculated around here, because that's EVE math. As always, I hope you learned something. Thank you guys for watching. A very big shout out to my channel supporters. I'll see you guys next time. Cheers.